Brittney Griner has been in a Russian prison cell since February after she got caught sneaking drugs through a Russian airport, was arrested, was brought to trial. She pled guilty, and ultimately she was ordered to serve 9.5 years in Russia for this crime. Obviously, the mainstream media, the WNBA, everybody got so upset about it. One person who didn't have a comment was Kim Mulkey, who was Brittney Griner's college coach at Baylor when people first started hearing about Brittney Griner, when ESPN paid a lot of attention to Brittney Griner because she was so tall and so dominant in college. And Kim Mulkey had an interesting response to the Brittney Griner situation. And you could hear it right here.
And how would you describe that process of putting that collective group together? And then, too, I just wanted to get your thoughts on Brittney Griner's situation. And I don't think I've seen anything from you on that. And just
you won't. I'll answer the first one for you.
So that's all it took. Kim Mulkey, when asked the question, I haven't heard you comment on the Brittney Griner situation, she said, and you won't. I'll talk about the actual question regarding my current team. That's all. But as we all know, silence is violence. And so Kim Mulkey was under a ton of criticism from WNBA players and former Baylor players, like, how dare you not stand up for Brittney Griner? Maybe she doesn't feel comfortable defending a criminal in Brittney Griner who did a crime and is getting punished for that crime in Russia. Maybe she doesn't agree with Brittney Griner's stances on America, on the national anthem, on all these things. Maybe she saw and knows who Brittney Griner is from her college times and knows that she doesn't want to come to her defense. Either way, people came out against her, including Megan Rapinoe. Megan Rapinoe replied on this Instagram saying, "This is honestly just cruel and evil. And even more honestly, it's showing, sis. The hate is seeping out."
Oh my God.
So Megan Rapinoe, white, ugly ass Megan Rapinoe, is saying that she's racist for not making a comment about the criminal Brittney Griner committing crimes in Russia.
Jesus. Dude, these people are nuts. These people are mentally fucked in the head. It's insane that they continue with this pattern of behavior. Like it is a mob mentality, and it's so predictable. And this is why you never, ever, ever apologize to these freaks. Do you think this coach is going to apologize though, Ryan?
I don't think so. The initial outrage happened, probably like 5 or 6 days ago. I haven't heard an apology or anything like that. So it doesn't seem like that's likely to happen. But the very idea that this mass pile-on, simply for not commenting, it's not like she said, "Fuck Brittney Griner." She said, "Hey, you won't hear me comment on the situation." That's it. She doesn't coach for Baylor anymore. I think she coached for LSU now. So she doesn't want to answer a question about something that's not really related to her. But no, if you don't have the same frame of reference, the same thought process as everybody, well, then it's a problem. Now, Kim Mulkey has also in the past been critical of teams for focusing so much on things other than basketball, for focusing on things that aren't identity politics related, right? So maybe that's part of the reason. Maybe everybody's just mad that maybe Kim Mulkey isn't a fucking leftist. Who knows? Yeah,
it's man, what a world we live in. And this is the same mentality that's covered all through the NBA, the WNBA. Not so much NFL, even though there's a lot of that in the NFL. It's not to the level of the NBA and the WNBA, though. It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, it's not surprising coming from these woke activists. And let's be frank, all these people in the WNBA, all these women's basketball players, they're fucking irrelevant. Nobody watches them. They have no following. Like, nobody cares about your sport. But you're coming out there and acting like you should get to cancel somebody, like somebody needs to speak out because we care about this. Go fuck yourselves. And Megan Rapinoe looks for anything social justice related that she can fucking essentially grift off of. That's what she does. Yep. The other day, it was something where like the Spanish soccer team, like 15 people like refused to play for the Spanish national team because of something going on. She has no idea what's going on, but she just tweets out, "You have a 16th person right here. I stand with you." Because like she's just a virtue signaler. That's all. She's not relevant anymore either because she's bad. Like she is not any good anymore. She still happens to be on the national team, but her minutes are seriously dwindled. She's not as talented, or she's just getting old. Like, that's the bottom line. She used to be very good, and now she's old, and she's looking for a way to stay relevant. But what were you saying, Beardo?
Yeah, exactly. She's looking for a way to stay relevant, and she's acting as if she's the thought police. And you see LeBron James do this all the time too. When there's a situation where LeBron James wants to put his unsolicited 2 cents into it, and he does it for clicks. Megan Rapinoe's doing it for clicks. It's like, look at me. Look at how woke I am. Look at how much I love Brittney Griner. When I got my Congressional Medal of Freedom, I wore a blazer that had BG tailored on it because I want to show that I care about Brittney Griner. And if you don't share the same opinion as I do, well, then I'm going to tweet. I'm going to go to my Twitter and I'm going to virtue signal harder and harder. It's just bullshit. She wants to stay relevant. She was never even really that good. I'm under the impression that she started on the national team just because of her politics and the stigma around, like, if they didn't, what was Megan Rapinoe going to say? Oh, well, they hate me because I'm lesbian or whatever it is. Megan Rapinoe was never really that good in the first place. But yeah, she's acting as if she's the thought police. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Get a Beardo.
Yeah. This is normal operating procedure for these people, especially one of the dumbest and most insufferable of them all, Megan Rapinoe.